Hi everyone, time for a new Did You Know Qashqai video. First of all, we're heading really close to 1,000 subscribers, so if you aren't subscribed already, please do consider doing so and checking through the rest of the Did You Know Qashqai playlist. There's quite a few videos in there and some that could save you quite a bit of money if you have any issues. So let's crack on straight away with it. First of all, what I want to show you is if you're going abroad and you need to change your display to show kilometers per hour instead of miles per hour, this is how you do it. So on your dash up in front of you, you need to go into settings. Once in settings, go all the way down to the bottom to units and then distance fuel and change it to kilometers. And the second bit is how you want your fuel to show. So it's either kilometers per litre or litres per 100 kilometers. Either of them will change it to kilometers. So once you've done that, if you go back into your speed heads-up display, you'll see it now says kilometers per hour instead, which is quite useful for if you do go abroad. Okay, so the second one I want to show you is you may not be aware that your car actually has heated mirrors. So on obviously cold mornings and times when they've frosted up or misted up, you can put the heated mirrors on. Now to do that, all you need to do is press your rear heated screen button. As soon as you press that, your mirrors will start heating up and hopefully clearing. And the final one for inside for now is if you've got the panoramic blind on your roof, you've obviously got the panoramic button just here. Now if you tap it just once, the blind will open itself all the way, same closing it, but you can also open it and close it to your own preference by holding the button. So if you hold the button to where you want it and then let go, it will stop where you let go, and the same with closing. So simple as that. Okay, so now we're going to move to outside, but before we do that, a tip for you for if it's dark and you want to light up in front of you going home, stuff like that, before you get to your door, all you need to do before you get out your car, so engine off, just flash your full beams. Doing that once will turn your lights on for about 25 to 30 seconds. So let's go to the front of the car. See the lights on the front of the car, and they'll stay on for about 25 to 30 seconds. Quite useful in the dark night. Now another tip for you, if you do have to travel abroad, if you do have the LED lights, which you know by will have the bluey white colour, that you don't need to put any deflectors on when you go abroad, because the beam light is just a flat light, there's no angle at the edge, so it's quite useful to know. I'm just going to pop the light to the next here. Right, a couple of tips under the bonnet. So first of all, you'll notice this is the 1.5 DCI engine. That 1.5 DCI engine. If you look up the engine bay, you'll see that there isn't actually a standard dipstick. The dipstick itself is hidden as such inside the oil filler cap, which is in this recess just here. If you turn that and pull it, he says, there we go, the dipstick is actually attached to it, so there isn't a separate one. And the other tip for under the bonnet is if you're wondering what air conditioning type gas your car requires, there's a sticker on the underside just up here. So this one, the newer shape Qashqai, requires HFO 1234YF, which is quite an expensive gas, I'm afraid, but it's better for the ozone layer, that's why it's more expensive. So moving on from the bonnet, bang, onto the driver's side door. There is a really useful information, a couple of stickers on this side, swap side camera lady. We've got two stickers just here. First of all, this is all about your Qashqai. So we've got the type it is. So this is the, well, it says E11, but it's the J11. That's under here, sorry, type FAA J11. So that's the type of Qashqai you've got, if you're wondering what sort of model you've got. The colour and trim code is just here, and the model type is underneath it, as well as the weights of it. But the more important sticker is the one below it. This one's really great for if you are pumping your tyres up. So you need to check what tyre spec you've got on your car to see what PSI or bar you need to inflate them to. But it's also depending on how much load you've got. So if you're going on a road trip with lots of people in and lots of luggage, you're looking at the bottom ones, and if you've got not much, a little bit of commuting, go with the top ones. The first digit is in bar, the one in brackets is in PSI, so that's that one. Moving on to the fuel cap. I think a lot of people know this, but you do have a hanger for your fuel cap. So when you are fueling up, you can put it in like that, and it just sits there out of the way, so it's not dangling down, banging the paintwork. And also, if you've got a diesel, it's a nice little reminder sticker at this on the bottom for you, so you don't forget. And finally, it's a boot. Excuse the very messy car at the moment, but it is winter. A couple of quick tips for you. One, each side of the boot you've got hooks. So great if you've perhaps got your bread in your shopping, just hang them onto there, they won't get crushed underneath. You've got one each side, and they also stay out the way when the shelf is down. And the final tip for today for you is this boot floor, which I've told you about in the past, you can put the other way up. So if you've got something that may mark the carpet, you can put it that way up, and it's a bit more hard wearing. Maybe you can put wood or something like that in the boot. So that's it for now then, guys. Thank you ever so much. Like I said, please do consider subscribing and check out the rest of the videos, and I'll see you in the next one.